Got taken down, bro. Let's just listen to some lo-fi or whatever this is. It got taken down, dude. The people are angry. The people are angry, dude. Community. Wait. How do I do this? Look. So if you're trying to find that YouTube video, it exists. It's on X now. Yesterday's stream. Hey there, your last video, easiest trading strategy, 80 to 90% win rate, taken down. It was bloody great. I was using it to reference until they took it down. Do you have a direct link? Yes, sir. It is now in the Discord, okay? If you go into the Discord, you can watch it on my X page now, okay? X doesn't take shit down. We like X. YouTube pays better, has better discovery, right? Like there's a lot of benefits to YouTube. I make fucking what, $100 a month from YouTube. X I think pays me like $30 a month, something like that. It's like nothing, right? But I get tons more views on X. YouTube pays super well for your views. Oh wow, look at this! Congrats, 60K followers now. That's cool. Guys, let's talk trading. What's going on, Baron? I want to also I want to get you all watching on YouTube. So what I want to see is, I think yesterday the points weren't working for the loyalty. I want to see, shoot. Data. So hopefully people watching on YouTube will collect points now.
Bro, check YouTube super chat.
Check YouTube super chat. How do I do that? I don't know what that means, dude. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, YouTube is delayed, that's why. Oh shit. Oh, whoa! Yo, Zay, thank you for the $20. That's pretty sweet. You made me $1,750 this morning. I should have kept holding, but fuck it, you're a real deal. I just posted in Discord. Yo! I did a lot more lots than I should have, though. $1,700, bro! Congrats, dude. That's fucking hype. Hey, that's sick, dude. You know, it's one...
DMC working for people.
It's one thing... I gotta fucking screenshot that, post that on X, too. Okay, I gotta post this on.
Good morning, Hunter.
Good morning, buds. Yeah. Nice, sweet. Okay, you know what's cool? I love hearing you guys win. And I don't need like the $20 is kind of like I can't do anything with $20. I like it. It's nice, but it's cool that you went out of your way and donated something. You know what I mean? That's fucking sick. Like knowing that you definitely did make the money for sure. You know what I mean? Like that's a cool feeling. And I think that might be one of the first few times that YouTube's kind of done that. So let's make you some more money. We're gonna keep fucking pushing, dude. They're not silencing us. The IC2 gurus want this video. I posted that to Zay, by the way. I posted that to X. The IC2 gurus want this video down. You can watch it on X right now.
Let me break it to you. Your strategy doesn't really matter.
This is fucking sick, okay? Go watch this on X. It's on the Discord. You can after the stream though, okay? What's going on here? So trading wise, $20 gets you a 5K Maven account. It's nothing. Yeah, G. Exactly. It's to me the donation is not important. It's cool that you did the super chat.
Wins and losses Discord.
And I really like to see that. Hey, you're winning. You're learning. Great shit. Okay. It's the end of the month. It's the last day of the month, so we need to look at these monthly candles. Okay. Yesterday we bought some coin. Coinbase, right? A ticker coin. I'm happy buying another one here, okay? I'm going to take another because it still looks good. It came down a little bit. We're going to take another. And then we're going to look at a couple of our holdings, and we're going to look at some things that are jumping around right now at the end of the month. If you're looking at Netflix, like we were buying Netflix down here, not much Netflix. I wanted more on those lows. We didn't quite get the more fills that we wanted. But Netflix, like if they gain back in this zone on the monthly, I'm going to be a super bull on Netflix, okay? I'm going to be adding to Netflix. So we'll watch that for next week. And let's just scan through some of these assets that we currently are holding, okay? Apple looks like they hit the high. You know, I just want to really see these monthly and weekly candles. Looks like Apple might come down, honestly. It's a decent entry. I'd be happy just to hold that and then DCA. So I'm not too concerned with Apple. Let's look at this energy stock thing. The energy stock is just kind of for shits. Doesn't really do anything. Silver, the weekly close. We had a really awesome gap on silver this morning once again. So silver looks fantastic. I want to run silver to the top, right? There's energy stock again. We're just scanning through really quick. This is what you should do when things are closing. Major candles are closing. You should scan through, reevaluate, make sure it's still safe. CTGO and USO are long-term sort of holds. So I'm happy holding those. Bitcoin, an important one. Let's jump onto the actual Bitcoin chart here. Unfortunately, this candle, we talked about this a couple days ago, that we were going to say, hey, this candle needed to gain. It looked like it was going to gain, and the last second on the day, basically it dumped back down, right? The very end of that day, it dumped back down before we actually got a good close. So that gave us momentum to come back down for these last couple days, making the weekly and monthly probably not very good, right? So we still, the lucky thing about Bitcoin is we still have another day. We have Saturday, but this looks bad, right? I'm still a Bitcoin buyer, but if it closes here, Bitcoin's going down to this low, right? Bitcoin will go to 50K if it closes here, okay? And you know, our exact prediction might be wrong, right? We knew it was coming here for sure, but it looks like it might not even bounce off that level, which might be good for us long term because we could just pick up some super cheap Bitcoin, which is amazing. All right, any questions here? What's up? What's up? New here. What trading strategy does you use? I use a combination of trend progression and dumb money concepts. Oh wow, dude, we got a lot of viewers on YouTube. This is fucking sick, dude. All of a sudden, we're fucking gaining some traction. We've been doing this for like a year and a half, 2 years. Suddenly, just because people are taking notice, dude.
150 views.
Bro, it's fucking sick. All of a sudden, shit's popping off the second we released the truth, man. We released the truth, and everyone wants to know. Your strategy you share on YouTube. Wait, you share your strategy on YouTube, but you showed the YouTube removed your video. Will you upload it again? Yes, brother. It is in the Discord. That's a question from Instagram. Go into the Discord. You can watch the video on X. I will be remaking different versions of it and making less clickbaity titles because I think that was the issue. Is ICT gurus see something like that, they come in, they're like, fuck, my courses are not going to sell anymore. You know what I mean? If a new thing comes out, if dumb money comes out, right, as like this is the fucking holy grail, because it is, and people are starting to realize, appeal rejected. Look at that. Appeal rejected. Thank you. Oh, wait. Let's read this. Thank you for your appeal. After review, we've determined that content, easiest trading strategy, 80 to 90% win rate, does violate the community guidelines and have upheld the original decision. We appreciate your understanding. No. What is wrong with I know what's wrong with it. It's unexpected. I have a warning now until policy is harmful or dangerous content. What? Wait. I want. Let me. There you go. Scoot that for Instagram a bit. But we really appreciate your efforts, all that free cost, teaching valuable lessons. You're welcome, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Watch on if you're all on Instagram. You're a goat. Yes, certainly learned a lot from you. Started the trading this month. Yeah. Harmful information. Everyone on Instagram, jump over to YouTube. Start watching on YouTube. We're gonna. This is how we fight back, dude. The ICT gurus. Harmful or dangerous content? There's nothing harmful in that. Like, unless you think trading is harmful. But this says nothing about trading. Okay, educational. Jokes. This is a joke, dude.
Is okay as long as no one gets hurt in your video? The answer is...
What? Dude, this doesn't make sense. They reported me for harmful content because I told you a way to make money? Even if it doesn't work, it's not harmful. Even if you lose money, it's not harmful. What about all the other ICT videos? ICT for sure doesn't work. So here's the thing. All the ICT gurus want this taken down because they come in here, they see it, they're like, fuck, this shit works, dude. They backtested it. They've been backtesting it. They've been watching me, right? They've been watching me come up. They realize this works and they are scared they're going to lose their platform. They're scared they're going to lose all their sales for courses. Guess what? This is 1,000,000 times better than ICT and it's fucking free. Why is it free? Because it works. I don't have to sell you a course. I'm making money. I don't want your money. Fuck you. I don't want your money. Take it. Take it and go trade on your own. You know what I'm saying? They're true. Yeah, exactly, bro. They're bringing all the BS just to shush you. How is that harmful? Isn't that crazy? Okay. I've been showing you for the past 2 years. If anyone that's new here watching, right? Anyone new here watching, you never seen Hunter riled up this much. Hey, yeah. Anyone here watching that is new here, I tell you, if you have the time, go and watch every single stream But you're not going to be able to do it. I know. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do it. Go and watch all the streams, whatever, all the content. It's all public knowledge. You can openly watch that for the past 2 years, whatever it is, right? Whenever I started streaming again, I've been trading dumb money concepts since maybe the last year is best, since the Europe trip. You can watch every single day and you can see we've made money for sure. A lot of money, dude. Like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. Now we're doing 5K account. Okay. We do all these different challenges. Bling, bling, bling. Yeah. Okay. This is, let's fucking get it rocking. Okay. Let's get back to the fucking trading. So yeah, if Bitcoin closes here, right, it'll reject off that level and then come down, right? What we're looking for is, this is a yearly level, right? If you go into the 12 month, that's the level we're really looking for, 46K, right? And it's pretty, like, look, it's pretty clear, like, those levels do get respected, right? Bitcoin we can just keep adding to, right? So what else? Let's look at gold, right? Oh my god, what did I do on gold? What is all this mess, bro? This was lesson from yesterday. Yesterday's lesson. Okay. So a lot of you were scared the past couple days because of gold, right? You got into the gold trade, right? And I told you, don't worry. What does the Bible say? Do not fear. Do not fear. Right? Here. Past couple days, we're kind of bearish, right? But we had that bounce off that level. Now what's happening? Like, so we have 2 ounces. I'm going to just jump onto this one. We had 2 ounces running. The second one we added, and then, so that was a nice little trade. We still have this 1 ounce running. I'm perfectly happy with this. What I'm seeing though is, hey, let's look at the 2 hour close. This is what I saw. Okay. A failure to make a new high, right? So we're just going to exit that long. Okay. Because most likely what's going to happen next is we are going to come back down. Okay. Now, I did tell you, hey, don't fear. This is just a retracement. We are still coming up. And I still believe that to be true. But you can see, hey, if the 2 hour is telling us that we're going to fail, right? Which means it should come down. That means by the end of the day, you know, well, pretty soon the 4 hour is going to fail. Okay. And then the 24 hour is going to fail, right? Because it's got a level on the 24 hour. And if the 24 hour fails, hey, that's not great. But I can show you something that, hey, when we bounced off this level here, what happened? The dumb money concepts played out, right? We must go for the new high. So all this is profit taking off this level, which is exactly what we did. Our second trade, we bought here, right? And what we're doing is we're targeting that new high. It's so simple, right? That's what that trade was. So we closed out the second ounce so that we can free up some margin, so that we can do some more stuff later, and so that we can lower our risk, so that we're not as intensive if this does happen to come down. Now, if this comes down, you know, and fails on the daily, which looks like it's going to, where is it going to go? Right? There's a level here that it could bounce off of, right? But ultimately, this is also actually the level, right? So I really do want to de-risk here, right? So just because I know that it is going to go for these new highs, I know it's going to come up here. It might be wise for me to close this trade entirely. And I'm actually going to, I forgot, we need to actually go to the data. And I closed that trade because that was a trade. So we need now 26. Boom. We're now 26 and 4. 90%. Wait, no. What is that? Is that right? 87% win rate now. We're a little bit higher. We bounce between 80 and 90%. Okay. This is gold, correct? Yeah. So let's see. Nice. Chat's fucking bumping, bro. I love this shit. Yo, I feel so good, man. I feel so good. It's nice to have a purpose, you know? We must destroy the ICT gurus. We must destroy the course selling gurus. Wait. My buttons are not working. Dang it. I wanted to zoom into my face. Dang it. Did the other buttons work? They don't work, bro. My button machine's not working anymore. Dang it. Oh well. I'm doing a fast right now. If anyone's interested. And you feel free to kind of join me. Just do it if you guys want to experiment with fasting, do a 24-hour fast. Water and salt only. Right? I'm on about 40 hours now. I'm going to go for 48. 48 hours, I think. I'll maybe eat this evening. It's a good way to make yourself smarter, okay? Giving up free games. So, yo, use SMC. I use support and resistance, looking for breakouts and retrenchment. I do not use SMC. I use DMC. It's a fucking way better version of SMC. It makes SMC look like it's the dumb one. It's a complete attack, bro. I came up with this because it's a fucking attack. I know SMC does not work.
DMC, baby. We are on 10th day of fasting.
10? No, you're not. You're not on 10 days, bro. Let me, I wanted to see, where's the freaking, like, why is, hey, Maven Shorts, fucking help me with this, dude. Like, why when I go, I'm on Botrix, right? Why when I go, like it's collecting points for kick, right? I don't have those ones. Oh, you can do TikTok? Interesting. So you can do, so when I go loyalty on kick, people are getting points, right? But like, why? I want people to get free accounts. I just want to give everything away, dude. Like, I want people watching on YouTube to be able to get free Maven accounts as well. Oh, nice. Anyone watching on YouTube, welcome to the stream, dude. We've been a lot of people are jumping in here that have never been here before. I am a professional trader. This is what I do for a living. Okay. Everything I do is for free. I also own a company that does trading things. Okay. I will never sell you a course because my methods work for sure. Okay. Welcome. The issue we're currently facing is YouTube has
set Streamlabs points.
has decided that my content is not realistic enough and harmful to viewers because they think my strategy is too good to be true. So it must be harmful, right? You guys must be hurting yourself by making money every single day, practicing a holistic, wholesome, healthy lifestyle that I preach so that you can become a better trader. Oh my God, it's crazy. You should practice meditation. It is harmful to you. That's a lot of what we talk about. You're wondering why I'm saying harmful, because it literally told me that you have harmful and dangerous content. Harmful and dangerous. My trading is so harmful and dangerous, you're going to hurt yourself. So welcome to the stream, dude. What we're trying to do right now. What?
Using his accounts using ICT, so he couldn't see a profitable strategy.
Yeah, bro. What everyone's trying to do, all the ICT gurus, they all reported my content. That's what happened for dangerous behavior. What brokerage do you use if crypto? I don't. I just trade on Interactive Brokers or I hold crypto. Yeah, thoughts on Coinbase? We are currently, so we just bought Coinbase, right? Coinbase is a really good buy right now. And that being said, Bitcoin, like that being said, this is kind of a tricky one because you can use relative assets to speculate more consistently, right? So what do I mean by that? Is Bitcoin and Coinbase are essentially the same thing, right? Same with like Master and Bitcoin, right? Master is, I mean, I wouldn't be investing in Master because it's a fucking Ponzi scheme. Like for sure Ponzi scheme. You have to be a blind fucking horse to realize that Master's not a Ponzi scheme. What he does, like, okay, wait. Let's look up what Ponzi scheme is. Ponzi was a person who, the original definition of Ponzi scheme was this guy Ponzi. Basically, he came to you and he said, I'm a really good investor or something, right? He comes to you and he's like, I can double your money in the next week, okay? If you give me some money, right? Oh, okay. He gets a few people, give them some money. And then he goes back a week later. So he gets a bit of money, like from one guy, right? And then he goes to 3 more guys, right? And he's like, I'll double your money in a week, right? Those people also invest. He then takes those money that the 3 people gave him and gives the first guy double his money back, okay? The guy that just got double his money back, he's like, wow, this works well. I'm going to reinvest, okay? I'm going to put now the $2,000 instead of the $1,000, okay? And then he tells his friends. And Ponzi keeps telling all these people. So more and more people keep investing. And this is actually the story, right? And every week he would go back and look at this, Charles Ponzi. Every week he would go back to the people from a week before, give them double the money. They would reinvest until eventually he just took all the money and didn't give anyone any money back. Okay, that is a Ponzi scheme. That is the original Ponzi scheme. So a Ponzi scheme is where you basically, I'm going to put it in a shorter version for you, where you have to have new investors in order to pay the old investors out. That's it. You don't have a profitable system without new investors, okay? So, what is Master, right? He gets investors to buy so that he can then loan on leverage from the bank, right? Take loans from the bank to then buy more Bitcoin from the valuation of his company. So he needs investors in order to buy more money to make his investment go higher. Does that make sense? So it's going to fucking crumble. I want to learn your strategy. Do you have it written? Yeah, so there is a course for free on my YouTube. You can also jump into the Discord. If you guys want to find that deleted video, it is now on my X page. You guys should follow me on X as well. X, Instagram, YouTube, those are the big ones, okay? You should follow me on all of them. For different purposes, right? Instagram's for the fun short shit. Right? YouTube is all the education. And then X is kind of where I can say whatever the fuck I want, okay? YouTube and Instagram are kind of woke. So I can't tell you the truth. So X is where we go, right? So you can jump in the Discord. Can you link your accounts, please? I'm not. They're all. Where can I learn your strategy? All in the Discord, bro. Every all the links, like everything is Dumb Money Hunter. Okay, if you Dumb Money Hunter, go find me on whatever page you need. I should pay for this Discord so I can have a proper Discord link. But just fucking, it's on my socials. You should find it. Let's see. So some people
About $hood.
A hood. We'll look at hood in a moment. What you guys can do is if you guys want me to review your chart every day on stream, I'm going to just review yesterday's charts. Okay. So yesterday's charts, was it just this one? No, wait. Did we already look at this one? I can't remember. So what this guy's doing, so if you guys want to learn, you just post your charts in here. Yeah. So you got a level here and all it did was fail, right? It failed to lose this level, right? So obviously the next continuation up is to target the new high, right? What we can do is if we break down this a little bit closer, what you can see is, hey, you've got this level right here, okay? You've bounced off of it, right? And you failed to enter that, right? So if you fail to regain the zone, what you do is you come back and retest that move, right? You've retested that move, and then I'm sure if you jumped the lower time frame on this, you would have hit this first, it would have failed, and then what you would have done is you've then come down to the next pivot low. This was the pivot low. So you can see how trend is satisfied, right? And the next level down is that level here. So you can see this is a really interesting example how everything falls in line with perfection, even when it's just a couple candles side by side, right? And then you bounce off that level, you then regain this zone technically, right? Off that level, after making a new low, after failing here, right? Because you must go for the new low, right? And then from here, it's a quick wick down, right? To the same level, which is still a valid place for your stop. Your stop would have been right here, right? And then because we've regained that zone, it must target the new high. Do you see this? Right? We gained this level. So all it is a retracement to what? The new high in which we failed to lose a level, which tells us we go for the new high. Does that make sense? Like that's pretty cool. Do you see how we broke down every individual move and everything played out? Despite there being multiple things happening at once, everything played out with perfection. Isn't that cool? Okay. That's an interesting chart. Yeah, YouTube's getting some traffic. I just, how is woke bad? I mean, woke like censorship. I mean, like your political beliefs, I don't care. And I'm not politically affiliated with either side. I am more of a completely neutral towards everything. Right, I have more of the Buddhist approach of accepting everything, right? And that's really good for trading. Okay, having a neutral approach to everything is really good. To not be emotionally attached to things. Somebody wanted to look at hood. We can look at hood. Looks pretty shit. That's all you need to know for hood. Looks shit. This is a terrible chart. Right, terrible. I mean, the daily's coming back up, but like, what do you care? It's coming down. It's coming down to 50. We'll buy hood at 50, right? Let's play some, buy some hood at 50. Good till cancel. There you go. Boom. We'll go a little bit higher just to front run. Okay. That'll be a buy. Sweet. And then you can buy more down here too, right? You can buy more at 41. But yeah, generally woke things like to censor things. Right. Oh, your XID, please. It's Dumb Money Hunter, bro. What's my RRR? It says useless statistic. But the average I get is probably around 1. Right. Nasdaq. Continue with the stream about trading. Oh, Anish, did you send me? Okay, so Nasdaq, and then we'll do a giveaway too pretty soon. Nasdaq looks shit. Okay, so here's what happened on the monthly candle, right? You failed to make the new high, so you're gonna target this low, right? Which already satisfied roughly, right? It's arguably there, right? It could be a little tick lower, right? But arguably there, right? What's going to happen now is we've failed this level, we've lost that level, so on the next month it's going to come back up and then go for a new low, right? And it doesn't need to come here. All it needs to do is target that technically. Okay, let's look at any of the yearly candles, anything important, right? Maybe here on the yearly, right? And that's you know, like Nasdaq does not look good to me right now. I think it's going to come down, right? So that's why we're kind of de-risking. Following you from 2020. Okay, so yeah, you should believe that what I do and what I teach is vastly different than what it was in 2020. Okay. XRP, XLM. Yeah, they're perfectly good to invest. I'm holding a little bit, but the charts do not look good right now. Not great, rather. Here's what you can see. 82 cents is a really good buy for XRP. What's happened right now is simply we failed this level, retest, and then you must shoot for the new low. That's all this is. This is profit taking from the shorts. That's all they're doing right now is profit taking. I suspect lower lows still, right? Well, but potentially this could end up working well, right? I am buying here, right? But I'm also buying lower because this is a long-term positional trade for me that I'm not going to be like there's 3 different types of trading that you can do, right? There's intraday, which you just get in and out really quick. You must really manage your risk and watch a lot of things. There's swing trading, which you basically just look at the daily, weekly, monthly, and then you do still manage your risk. And then there's positional trading, right? Positional trading has no risk on the downside. There's no risk for positional trading, right? Because what you're doing is you're investing in something. So what happens is you allocate a certain amount of money that you're willing to invest into it, right? And let's say I have $5,000 I want to spend, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy, 3,000 here, and I'm going to buy another 2,000 here, right? And that's that. My risk is 5,000 then, but there's no stop loss because it's an investment. Positional trading is an investment, and if I decide later that hey, it's not good, and I'm not interested in this anymore, then hey, I could take a loss. Okay, but there's no risk management. You're just buying. Okay, and it's not leveraged. That's what crypto is for me. Crypto is zero risk. There's zero risk in trading crypto. It's the easiest thing in the world. Can I use DMC on Maven? Yes. I saw your cat shorting. Yeah, Bitcoin at 50 leverage. Lovely to see you de-risk when the conditions aren't right. That's a gem right there. Yeah, but what about the news? Do I pay attention to the news? Yeah, so let's look at the Edge Finder. So I follow the Edge Finder, which is a fundamental, helpful thing. And just this thing, I'm going to figure out how to get you guys points on YouTube. Anish sent me a video here. Wait.
Get new Little Caesars deep dish slices and sticks for $6.99 and keep it all to yourself.
Bro, that's annoying to look at food. When have I ever gotten a food ad when I'm fasting, dude? Okay, how do I...
By building multi-leg trades, so you can find your winning strategy. Switch to Quest Trade, get 1 month of
I don't
free
care, bro. Why? Like, I don't want
Let me
to...
show you how to set up Botrix multi-chat messages so that way you can read your Twitch. If you've never linked an account before.
No, this
we
is...
hit
What
the
is this?
finish
This is
button,
useless,
and we
dude.
have our Kick account linked. Now, there's a
YouTube setup.
chat. So that way we can see all of the messages.
We do see the...
Makes sense, right? So let's go over to OBS. If you see this premium bot, you might need to turn it on and off as well. But chances are, most of you guys, I'd say...
We do have a chat bot going.
I am looking to set Streamlabs points.
I need level system. Wait. Oh, here we go. Wait. Watch it. Yeah, we found it. Okay. Chat alerts. Let's just turn on everything. Okay. Cool. So you guys should be able to collect points on YouTube now, and you can spend those points for Maven challenges, okay? If you're just watching, how do we get the course? You just go, it's all free, dude. It's all free. Find it. Find it in the Discord. Find it in the on the YouTube page. Okay, sweet. So hopefully people will start collecting points. Yeah, sweet. Fuck yeah, we did it. Okay, so if you get 1,000 points, you can buy a 5K two-step, and I think the code is just shop buy 5K two-step. Okay. Can you take shorter term trades in between? I mean, I can. I can day trade. I'm a good day trader. The issue with day trading is that it's more 50-50. So the reason why I can claim such a high win rate is because I use longer term trades. There's much less things to look at when you're doing longer term trades, right? So when you're scalping, so here's the thing. If you're scalping and you have like a 55% win rate, that's fucking amazing, okay? But if you're swing trading and have a 55% win rate, that's going to take you a very long time to be making money, right? So swing trading is actually better because you have a much higher win rate. It's much easier on your psyche. You don't need to spend as much time trading, and you can trade at any time of the day, right? So one of the reasons I don't day trade really anymore is because I actually found a lot of my mistakes were because I was tired in the morning, right? So now that I'm streaming during the lunch hour, it's a lot better, right? It's a lot better for me because I can chill. You know, I don't have to jump into things. I can see things progressing throughout the day. Like we saw this failure happening, right? So we got out. And you know, I still want to be holding a bit of gold. I still want to be holding one contract at least because I do still believe that gold's going to go up. And overall, this is the move, right? But what's going to happen right now is, hey, it's going to fail and it's going to come down to here, okay? So we can re-add again when it comes down here, and I'd be fine to re-add, but it might even come down lower, right? This chart is going to be massively chaotic. I mean, yeah, I've got a lot of things on there, but it's not too bad, is it? What's collapsing right now? Because we were really up on the day. I was up a few hundred or something on the day. What's coming down? Is anything coming down? US oil is fucking ripping. I actually wonder if it's wise to get more. Oh, I want Exxon. I want this, dude. Wait, what is it? Exxon. There you go. Dude, I want this. I want this. This is like an oil refining company. But it's just difficult to get in when it's ripping that hard, dude. I need to wait. This did fail. We might take a long on Exxon next week. If this closes, like this looks like it's gonna close back. Actually, I don't know. No, I want to take a long lower. Fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking risk it. Are you fasting for Ramadan? It's Lent, Ramadan, all that jazz, right? The New Year, whatever it is. I like to do a little bit of spiritual stuff around this time. So I've done Ramadan before. I'm not Muslim, but I've done it. Like I like to learn about all the different religions and practice different things because I think every religion has things to learn, right? Like here's my logic. Like just because I grew up in like a Christian
allows text to speech in YT.
Oh yeah, we'll do text to speech. I think it is on YouTube. Is it not on YouTube? Widgets, wait, text to speech. Oh, you know what it was? I put it on the wrong thing, text to speech. I put it on the wrong open cloud text to speech. Let's try cloud text to speech. How does this girl sound like? Test voice.
This is a test message.
Oh, that's gay. I thought I had text to speech. Let's just okay, I just changed the... You can try it now on YouTube. Okay, it's not working. Try it now on YouTube. I just... Wait, save changes. Hi, yeah, it works. So does it still work on Kick? Can somebody test on Kick?
We need a hunter voice.
Hi from it.
Yeah. Donald still works. That's hilarious.
The
Nice. Okay. That's so funny, dude. We got
Hey, let's go, baby.
we got Trump too, Donald. I should change the command for...
Dumb money concepts.
We got these ones, right? Cartman. I should edit this to Trump. Trump.
The trader called Trade Sky is making millions in gold buys. Is he really doing it, or he is just playing with the people?
The trader called Trade Sci is making 10 million in gold buys. Is he really doing it, or is he just playing with people? I doubt it. I mean, here's the thing, dude. Like, I'm gonna break down what it's like to be a guru.
Test
Like
from YouTube, dumb money concepts.
Nice, everything works, sweet. So what you can do as a guru, and like, honestly, you could go and do this yourself, okay? What you do is you, and I hate to reveal it, dude. I hate to reveal it all, but this is how you can make a lot of money duping people without technically duping people, okay? Without actually causing harm. And this is what all the gurus do so that they can feel good about themselves and cope that they're an okay person without scamming people, okay? This is what you do. You get a little bit of money, okay? You throw it in the S&P, right? Or gold or Bitcoin, whatever. Something that goes up, okay? And then you show that that trade made profit, okay? Because it will go up eventually, right? You then make videos about how you made that, okay? You talk about ICT, you talk about trend lines, you talk about whatever you want. You come up with some sort of system, okay? and then you just keep showing the profits.
Audience connecting on YouTube after so long, consistency pays.
Yeah. Then what you do is you show this consistently profitable system that's making money because you're in the market, okay? And then what you're doing is you're just entering and exiting the market at random times. It doesn't really matter. Your strategy does not matter at all if you're just in the market as long as it's going up, okay? And then from there you sell a course. Hey, I made, what you do is you just do it on leverage, okay? So you do it on a little bit of leverage so it looks like you're making a lot more money than you are, or you trade on a prop firm, right? Trade on a prop firm so you have a lot more money than you actually do. You don't even need any money yourself anymore. That's the secret of this. You can just be a prop firm trader. I'm gonna be honest with you. Is they are break even or they run at a loss actually on the prop firm, but because they can show the payouts, right? They can then sell the courses, okay? And then from there, so you asked me, hey, is he actually making 10 million on his gold trade? It is possible, yes, because he's taken all that money he's gotten from the course, put it on gold, and gold is going up. Maybe he made 10 million, but gold is going up. That's not him having an advantage over the market. It's that gold is going up. Okay. What an advantage looks like is when you're looking at my trading. Okay. I've made 90% in 60 days. That's having an advantage over the market. How much did gold go up? Okay. How much did gold go up this year? Since January, it's gone up. Let's see, wait. 15%. So if you then put that on leverage, let's say I have a leverage of 3x, for example. I still made more. You know what I mean? That would have been, at most I would have been able to make just buying and holding like 40, 50%, but I've made 90. That's being alpha. That's having alpha. Okay. That's how you determine if somebody's a profitable trader. Are they trading with leverage? How much leverage? Usually it's 3x. That's what a lot of these companies allow, right? And then does that beat what the market would have printed them no matter what? Okay. So here's the thing. If you're trading the Nasdaq and Nasdaq makes like 2% in a month and they made 6%, guess what? They didn't beat the market. They just traded with leverage. That's it. So when the market goes down, if the market goes down 1% and they lose 3%, guess what? They're just trading the market. They're just holding the market on leverage. You need a mentor? I am your mentor, bro. Is CRT advisable? I mean, I don't know enough about CRT. I think CRT is a similar thing where it's you're judging based off candles, which I kind of like, which is the immediate next move. Oh, each message you send. Oh, thanks, Anish. Where does that loyalty? Where's that? Wait. No, that's not right, dude. I'm gonna, if you guys give, if you guys are members, you're gonna get an extra 10 points. And then if you purchase membership, you're gonna get 100 points. There you go, sweet. I think Anish, you redacted that. Okay, what sort of questions do we have? Or should we just log?
My bad, oops.
Do you have a YouTube series? Yeah, dude. Go on my YouTube channel. Everyone watching on Instagram too, jump over to YouTube, watch on YouTube. I'm my sole owner of Maven. I am the original founder. I've given away a lot of equity to the other board members. And the reason being is You guys can very clearly see I am not a corporate person. I really enjoy my peace and quiet. I yell on stream a lot. I'm quite flamboyant with that, right? But I honestly just like to live a nice life, right? I don't want to be a corporate fucking popsicle. You know what I mean? Let me let the cat back in. Hey, buddy. The reason for trading for me is freedom, right? And I have freedom, right? So, you know, being a sole owner in a company would put so much stress on me, and I wouldn't be able to do it. It's not for me. So all the board members have more or less equal equity in the company, right? So they run. I'll be honest. They run the majority share of things at this point, and I just do kind of content and help out. You want freedom? Yeah. Here's your guide on freedom. Okay. Here's your guide on freedom. You can do it via trading. You want less spread prop firm. Maven's got a really good spread, so you can check it out. Not a really good spread, but an all right spread actually. There is nothing wrong with Maven spread, and we have no swap fees, so you can swing trade exactly like I'm showing you for free, basically. And if you don't want to do that, then you're a gambler. Simple, right? I mean, there's a reason why I'm set up that way. It's because I actually want to promote good trading habits. Okay, appreciate the stream. Thanks.
All other big CFDS prop firms scamming people. What's your thoughts on this?
All the other prop firms are scamming people. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. A prop firm is more or less against you as a trader, right? They're betting against you, right? They're all B-book. Nobody's mirroring your trades to live markets. Nobody. And the people who are, they'll mirror less than 1% of traders to live market. Okay. So if you're making a lot of money, they're not going to pay you out, basically. Right. And that's the God honest truth. Maven is set up in a way that I never have to make that decision to not pay somebody out. Right. We're set up in a way that it is very sustainable for us, so that we are making money each month and we'll have a massive vault so that we can pay people out when times are tough or whatever. What people do every year, the prop firms, what they do every year is there's a massive Black Friday sale. Everyone feels the FOMO and they want to make a lot of money. So they run Black Friday sale, and then December is a low month, right? So they try to run more Christmas sales so that they can jack up their revenue again. And then January is a low month because everyone just bought so many sales. Right? So if you don't have a big vault in place, well, January, you're not going to make any sales. And then you're going to get all the payouts from those sales that you made in November, December. And this has happened every single year that we've been in business, right? We have a vault that covers all of that difficult times, right? What firms do is they don't have a vault, they're greedy, and then they have to start denying payouts. They spent all their money, right? Because they're offering things that aren't sustainable. Right? They're spending their money on Lambos and watches. Like, you know, the watch I'm wearing right now is fucking, you know, $100, right? I drive a broken down Jeep. I'm not spending the money because I value freedom rather than riches. I don't want money. I want to work less.
What indicator do you use?
No indicators. There's no indicators. Hey, Chris, is it normal that I've been 3 years consistently trading and I'm still not profitable? Yeah, it is very normal. Here's the trick. Here's the progression of a trader, okay? So, interest, right? This is a progression of a trader. Okay, trading is interesting. Okay, boom. So that's the first thing. You start experimenting. Okay, from there you just buy, right? And then you buy. I'm not going to draw like that. You buy. Oh, win. It's nice, right? And that's what happens when you first get into trading, because you're just buying an upward trend, okay? And then, so because the market is just going like this, right? Right. The market in whatever you've bought is an upward trend of like it's NFTs, Bitcoin, gold, whatever it is. Something's hyped in the news and you buy and you win, and it's nice, okay? And then what happens is it crashes, okay? So then you say, hey, poo, lost all my money, right? And then from there, you're like, oh, this was kind of cool though, right? I'm going to try day trading because day trading, I'm going to try it. Okay. So then you get into day trading and you're like, oh, there's an interesting thing. People are making money because you see the gurus making money, right? They claim to be making money and you're still ignorant right now. Okay. So you're like, I'm going to do this, right? So you're all happy, right? Let's do a happy face. Jesus. Right? So you're happy face, okay? Sweet. You're like, oh, let's do this. I'll do this for a living, okay? And then so you buckle down, you learn ICT, SMC, right? No, you start with patterns, right? You go patterns, and then you do fucking Elliott wave or something, right? And then you're like, oh, I found the Holy Grail, ICT. It's super complicated. So, wait. So if it's super complicated, this must be it, right? And then you keep practicing and you just, oh, it must be my discipline, right? Oh, I missed this, whatever, right? I'm drawing arrows right now. Whoa, it's, they're really bad arrows. But it must be whatever. Oh, I messed up because of focus or, whatever it is. And it's super complicated. And there's all these conflicting things all the time. So you're getting confused, right? And then from there, either one of three things is going to happen, okay? From there, you're going to be stuck forever, right? Or 2, you're going to quit. Or 3, you're going to go back to, you're going to realize, when was I making money? Those are the 3 possible options. Let me give you a fact. What's it called? Let me newsflash, right? Newsflash. This will never work. And everyone telling you it's working is lying to you or lying to themselves. It does not work. And if you do try, you will be stuck forever. It can work for short periods of time. It can work for 6 months. But I'm telling you, it will not work for years. This is not how you rescue yourself, okay? So you could either quit, right? That's the other option. Or you can say, hey, when was I making money? Because why am I doing this? I made money once and I enjoyed it. It was when you were dumb. It was when you were an idiot and all you did was buy the trends. So then what you do is you're like, okay,
Frames used for swing trading.
let's dumb it down. Let's go and buy the trends and identify in the most simplest way what is the trend. Right? And then from there, you either go into something like dumb money concepts, or you just buy and hold, right? Buy, hold, right? Or you, do some sort of swing plays, right? What the better word is, like trend hopping, right? These things work. Right? Why is dumb money concepts work, right? Is because it's trends that tell you the next move, okay? It's a super simplified way to day trade or swing trade or positional trade that actually identifies what the next move is or what the next trend is, okay? The only thing that works is trend hopping, okay? So dumb money concepts is low time frame trend hopping, like the next, like short-term trend hopping, right? Buy and hold is just following the trend forever. And then trend hopping would be jumping into gold because things are hot. Or the other option too is fundamentals, right? Right. And that's also kind of trend hopping because you'd be hopping the trend based off fundamentals, okay? That's what works. These are your only options for making money, okay? Now there might be another version of something similar to dumb money concepts. I don't know it though, okay? I've never heard of it. Oh, did we just get a... Oh, nice. We just got a
super chat.
Super chat. Nice. Yeah, I can see it on the screen there. That's sweet, dude. What is this? Wait. Let me make that bigger. I wanna hold on. I'm gonna read it in a second. Bro. Just want to make that a bit bigger.
I am having a very bad habit of closing winning trades early and holding losing trades too much, and this thing is making my progress so slow. How car?
Okay, sweet. Super chat. I wonder how will people react when they realize Satoshi was nothing but a ghost and a wallet they obsessed its dead wallet monitored 24/7. That's impossible to imagine. Wait. Do you think Satoshi was real? Like, so I want to get your guys' opinion on this. I wonder if Maven Shorts can run a poll or something. Do you think Satoshi is still alive?
Selectory trades with trend lines.
Is he, or is it is that wallet active ever? Do you think that wallet will ever become active again? That's my question. Is dumb money concepts just a way of reading market structure? Kind of. Dumb money concepts, I'm going to break it down super simple for you guys. And if you want to watch full more long form video, jump into the Discord and look at the free information I have there. I don't like saying the word course because it implies that it's paid and I'm a scammer, but it's all free. Dumb money concepts is literally trend progression broken down to a smaller scale. Right. So, if you fail to make a new low, that means you failed to continue that trend. So it's trend progression. OK, it is trend hopping with the immediate time frame. Right. So if you failed to continue the trend, it must go in the reverse trend. Right. And it must target that top. Right. You failed to make a new high. Right. So it must come back down to here. Right. It works always. OK, like 100% of the time. Your mistakes are your own doing. Like this works 100%. This is how it works, okay? This is how the market flows. There are more nuances that make it a little bit trickier that I'm still slowly adapting to. But like basically there's failures and then there's gains, okay? So if you close beyond something, you've gained it, right? So here's an example of gaining, right? So if it gains, it will continue. So the trend will continue. And then also, if you've re-entered into a zone, right? Like an example would be here you've got this. You've re-entered into that zone. It will target the other side as well, okay? And then it's up to you to determine where you want to put your stops and whatnot, right? We just know that that's how things work, okay? Your stop should be in a place that makes it manageable. Usually what I like to do is place it on the next level behind. Okay? So like if I'm buying here off of that failure, I'll put a stop down here, right? Or I'll put it here, depends. It'll kind of depend, right? And then if I happen to get stopped out, that's fine, right? Like, let's say I happen to get wicked out and then it still goes there. The trend still progressed in the right direction. It's just that's how it played out for me this time, right? You just happen to get stopped out, right? Because you want to manage your risk, of course. Do you go off wicks or candle close? Candle bodies. The wicks can be used as targets, but candle bodies are the actual levels. Outside of DMC, what other concepts do you recommend? Nothing.
So pullbacks can be any level if it breaks.
To my understanding, there is nothing that works. Okay, I've been doing this for 13, 14 years. The only things that work are... Here, I'm going to add another one here too. Add another one. Trend progression. Right? Trend progression is not higher highs, higher lows. None of that is higher highs, higher lows. Trend progression is a complex version of dumb money concepts. Dumb money concepts is based off of trend progression in a simpler version so you can understand, so that I can help you guys. Trend progression is one thing. It's the progression of trend through fractals. Okay? And I made it more simple. Trend progression took me years to figure out. Okay? It's not complicated like ICT with all these different crazy bullshit names. Okay?
What time frames to use?
Does DMC work? It works on everything, bro. It works on every time frame, every metal, that's how the market works, right? To like 90% accuracy. Okay, like there might be some nuances that I don't quite understand, but this is how it works. Okay, like I figured out how the market works. I figured out the algorithm. All right. Can you explain your strategy in simple terms? I just did. Pretty sure I just did. How much lot size would you use on a 160K funded account? I don't know. I mean, that's a stupid question. I'll be honest with you. That's a retarded question. That makes absolutely no sense. How much lot? It depends on what you're trading. Depends on how long you're trading it, right? And then it depends on how much you want to risk. So what lot size would I use on, like, I don't know. Fucking not a clue. There's 3 variables there that you've not given me. Right? What time frame do you use for swing positions? Daily. Right. Yeah, so you can see here we closed our NQ long yesterday because we've failed that level and we're just rejecting it. So we should come back down, right? And you can see, where did we come back down to was the next level down, right? See how they bounce off that level? Super simple. Like, it works always. You failed this level. Where do you come to? This level. And you might say, hey, that's annoying because I missed it. Yeah. That's how it works. So this is where the idea of fractals come in.
News, do we pay attention to it, or does it not really matter?
News is incredibly important. It's the most important thing that so the thing that actually causes the market to move in a direction is the fundamentals. Okay, what do people believe about the market? What are the performance of companies? Where are people putting their money for safety, whether it's risk or risk off approach, right? That's what the fundamental analysis tells you. And then you can determine where the money is going to flow, okay? And that's what you're trying to do, is you're trying to trend hop between the fundamental analyses, bouncing around. So you must follow the news if you want to be the best trader. And I'm not saying the news headlines, I'm saying the fundamental data, which is based off of Forex Factory data, okay? You must follow that stuff. What I was saying here is this might be annoying. You might be like, hey, I missed that trade. Well, what you do, it's pretty fucking obvious, is you say, hey, this is the level, and that's also a level. So you draw out these two levels, okay? And you say, hey, we lost that level, and this is the next level down. So that's the range, okay? So that's the range. So what you do is when the day opens, boom, day opens, look at that. This is the range. This is, if you want to day trade, I'm gonna show you exactly. So I'm swing trading, okay? Because swing trading is a lot easier for where I am psychologically and time zone based, all that jazz. But if you want to day trade, I'm going to show you how to do that right fucking now, okay? You start here. You look at the daily, weekly, monthly. You draw your levels, okay? You figure out what's going to happen on the swing trade time frame, okay? So what is the next move, right? The next move is...
Today's news was bearish, then correct.
The next move is you're going to reject off this level down to here, okay? So that's the close of the day yesterday, right? And that's going to tell us what's going to happen today. Right? So when you go into day trade, what you do, you jump down to these lower time frames. I suggest you don't lose anything below. I suppose you could do the 15-minute, but like hourly candles are a bit low enough. You don't need more than that. Like this is all you need, dude. So let me break it down. So you've got this high here, okay? This is a level. You've just gotten confirmation that you failed to gain that level on a very important daily level as well, right? So you've rejected that. What you're going to do is you're going to short right here, and you're going to target the next low here. I'm not going to say you're going to target here, but you could target the next low here, right? Because you failed, you must target the origin of that move, okay? So you would have targeted that. Boom. That would have been your one trade. Day trade. You're day trading now. You are now a day trader. Look at that. That's how you would have day traded. You would have made fucking 6R. Okay, just today. I don't do that because I'm not awake during London. I'm also not a fucking crackhead watching the screen the whole time. So I like to swing trade. And you can see how many hours that was. That's a whole day that you're holding it, right? Otherwise, you're scalping. So what's happening right now is, hey, we can break it down even further. On the Nasdaq here, Silas, shut it. Hey, mute that guy. No spamming, you're muted. Mute him. Maven Shorts, you have permission to mute, right? Actually, just ban this guy. Just ban him. What a fucking cunt. I'm not going to answer your question. He's just trying to cause problems. Any guidance on scalping the 5-minute and 15-minute? Don't. You're an idiot. I'll be honest with you. You're an idiot. Don't be doing that. Silas, what? You've been in and out 4 times already. It's fucking 9 a.m. 10 a.m. You're being annoying. You're so annoying. All right. Yeah, did we get that guy banned? 1 hour gone already. Yeah, we're already fucking an hour into this. How to stop ghost trading. I'm not sure what ghost trading is. What account do you recommend from Maven as an experienced trader? As an experienced trader from Maven, honestly, I would either do the 2 or the instant. Personally, myself, if I were to go trade on Maven, I would either be doing the instant or the 2. The 2 statistically has the highest payout rate. Okay, you make the most money on the 2, on just statistically. But instant funding, somebody who is a consistent trader, it's better to go on the instant funding. Okay, If you are actually a good trader, the best thing for you to do is instant funding. Okay. But the reason why instant funding doesn't have the highest payout rate is because the average person is not a good trader. So as long as you're like, and the thing too with instant funding is like you can swing trade on the instant funding perfectly fine, right? You just can't have 1%. You just have to watch your risk is all. So you're risking 1% max per trade, okay? And then you're just targeting each day, and you're closing, and you can swing trade on it a lot easier. There's a lot less restrictions on it. Okay. That is the same as CRT, bro. It's not. No, CRT is different. I think CRT is similar, and I don't know enough about it, so. What should we look at? Should we look at anything? Can you explain the points thing? Yeah, you get points for watching. And then you can buy Maven accounts with them for free. Gold always on. Fuck yeah, Brander's Trader, bro.
Viewers on YouTube today.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is like freaking... Yeah, we're bumping on YouTube right now. That's sick, dude. Last week we had like 10 viewers on YouTube. Now we have like 200. That's crazy, bro. I should, you know what I need to do actually is I need to when with this link should link to, should it be on the YouTube or the, I don't know, that link should go to the YouTube, right? One sec. Widgets. Viewer count, new widget. We got to do a giveaway too. Let's spin the wheel. We gave YouTube love yesterday, so let's do.
From my perspective of CRT, you take a HR candle, and whichever it takes out first, you target the opposite side of the candle.
We love bands. Okay, clear participant. You're gonna enter. YouTube only can enter right now. Okay, enter a giveaway. If you're watching on Instagram or short form right now, we're spinning a wheel. 10K mini account from Maven is what the prize is. Enter we love bands. No,
I don't think it's the same.
It's nice that this gold is still kind of going up. I'm a bit I'm wondering what's going to happen, honestly, dude. We have another out, like we have to see where that 24-hour closes. It is possible that it closes in gains, which is good for us. But I just de-risked, right, because of this level. And basically what the de-risk means is I've taken this trade, right? With a one contract, this is the trade I'm taking right now, right? Essentially. But there's no stop loss is the thing, right? So it's just I'm not going to re-enter that trade, so what strategy does this guy use? It's called dumb money concepts, bro. It's a variation of what I define as trend progression. Okay. Trend progression is a very difficult thing for you to understand. It's the progression of trend over time. I have a very high win rate. Very, very high win rate. All proven on stream here, dude. Like, fucking really good, okay? I've been doing this for a very long time. You can copy everything for free. All I ask for you, and everyone watching, all I ask for you guys is show some love in the comments when I post new videos, right? You don't have to do it every time, but that like and comment shit and just tell your friends, dude. That's literally all I want. I just want this to gain a little bit of traction. Where's my freaking? I'm so dumb here, dude. Here we go. Okay, that's all I want. Okay, let's spin the wheel. FX Bear, nice. TF Bear, PUBG, whatever. Yeah, I can't pronounce things. Open up a ticket with Maven. You'll get a 10k mini. Okay. I wanna Botrix. I want to see subscriber goal. Let's do this. Let's add a subscriber goal. Okay, sorry. Just moving some things around. There, you should be able to see the pair we're on now, right? Can I want to see trading symbol. I want to see if there could be a watermark for the pair we're trading. What do I call it? Title, ticker. There you go. I'm gonna put that on. That might be a little bit easier for people to read then. I want symbol. Canvas. Ticker. There we go. That'll show the ticker now, right? Is that helpful? Did you ever use ICT? No. So, I mean, I've learned it, but it's not good. I know for certain it does not work, okay? I run a very large prop firm, okay? I know for certain ICT does not work. You're welcome to try it, and just, you would be giving my company money, but it doesn't work. It can make money, just like random clicking can make money. Okay, sweet. That should be visible for everyone now. I think you should be able to see the pair on there. That's sweet. Just point me out some information regards to the strategy. Watch my YouTube videos. Join the Discord. I have, as you know, more people are in here. Learn the DMC method. Go into the Discord. This video got deleted from YouTube because it was too good. It went so fucking viral so quickly that the ICT gurus went and reported it for harmful behavior. All it was showing you a strategy that has a 80 to 90% win rate. That's it. There was nothing harmful about it. With data to prove. I have data to prove it's an 80
canvas watermark ticker.
80 to 90% win rate. I have proof that this is how it works. and I'm doing it, right? And it's they still took it down. Okay. What did I want to do here? Widgets, metrics. Okay, I want to see as well.
We can report those fake influencers if you want.
Well, I mean, what can we can't do anything, dude. What we can do. Why do I want 100 grand? I want 100,000. What do we want? Our goal is 100,000 followers. Okay, let's reset that. Wait, no, I need one more. There you go. Nice. Okay. Well, all we can do is just keep making content and growing the community, dude. So that's what we do. Is every time they try to attack us and take down our helpful content, like we
Follower color changed to orange.
that's fine. Like skull giveaway, emote combo. Let's do this shit. Let's just add a bunch of shit that you guys can play around on screen, right? This will be fun. Just fun shit. Okay. Okay, if you put a bunch of emojis, I think it makes a combo or something. Now. Emote combo. Emotes on screen. Sweet, that's cool.
Share the stream, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, we'll wrap up pretty soon. I'm just kind of doing the last little things. Super chat goal. We don't care about super chat goal. Text to speech, your account. What did I want, bro? I wanted the oh, this. Send a message to Discord. General chat. Okay. And then I'm gonna switch so we and turn off the kick one. Yeah, cool. Right. What else? Do we have any more questions? Hunter, I need your help. All right. What do you need? If it's anything to do with Maven support, then go talk to Maven support. Can I show you how to mark up the chart without the indicators on the screen? Can you show how to mark up? Oh, there's no indicators, dude. Here, look. All you're getting confused with polytrends. All polytrends does is draw pivots. That's all it does. It draws the pivots and then it draws candle bodies. Right? It's not. It's kind of useful. It's kind of useful, but you can do it without. Like, how do you mark up a chart? All you do is draw untested candle bodies. That's it. There's a level. That's all.
Is it okay to use only time frame like hour?
Only one time. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. I would suggest practicing with one, right? Practice with one. Which one would I start with if I only wanted, if I wanted to start learning dumb money concepts, okay, what I would do is I would go on the daily and I would only use the daily to practice, okay? And I would mark out the levels and I would watch things as they progress. And I know you're saying, hey, that's too slow. Too bad. Trading's going to take you years. This is what you do. Do you want to learn? Do you want to make money? And do you want to do this for a living in the future? Yes, right? So listen to what the fuck I say. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting time. What you do is you go on the daily and you watch things progress, okay? You're going to do this for a year or two, okay? Using only the daily, weekly, and monthly, but start with just the daily, okay? And then as things progress, you're going to be able to understand them better, right? You're going to say, hey, this is a level here, okay? We failed it, but then we regained it, okay? What happened when we regained it? Oh, look at this. A pass-through level. That's in the Dumb Money Concepts course, right? A pass-through level, right? Pass-through, that level. You bounce off of it, right? And then what happens is you go to the next high, right? The move that brought you to this low, you have to retrace to and retest. Now look at this. After we've then gained that level, right? You continue and there's a retest at some point of that level. You failed to enter that zone. So what happens? You go to the new high. Guess what's going to happen? We're going to fail here. And what do? We come back to the origin of the move that brought us to that high. And everything works always. And you're going to be able to understand it a lot easier because it's going to be slow paced. If it's fast paced, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to forget about things and it's going to lose your mind. And then you're going to keep always looking for the next thing and you're never going to learn. You know how when you're in school, you know how when you're in like math school, right? In university or whatever, how many times per day do they teach you something new? One. It's not a trick question. One time per day, you learn something new. And that one thing you're probably going to practice for the next week or two. Okay? So does it make any sense if that's how you've been learning your whole life? If you have, hey, I do one thing and then I practice it for the next week or two. I learn one thing, right? And then you'll learn that same one thing again tomorrow. You might have a different problem, but the same thing again tomorrow. And the next day and the next day and the next day. Okay? But it's the same thing. What happens if you're not used to learning like that and you go into the low time frames and you're like, hey, there's so many things here. Every 15 minutes, I'm going to try something new. It makes no sense. You've been learning your entire life this slow-paced method. So why would you try to do something different than what you already are good at? New Zealy quest added, please. What do you want for New Zealy quests, bro? I need $55 for medication. I mean, I wish you the best, but it's not my problem. Everyone needs money for something, okay? Arguably, I need money for things too, okay? Why do futures traders have multiple accounts and switch between them throughout the day? I don't know. I don't. I'm a futures trader. Makes sense as you pointed out and talk about it, but how do you understand the entry as it plays out? I mean, I'm talking about it in real time, right? Look, Fill. It'll come down. That's it. That's all you need to know, dude. Like, how do you find the entry? That is the entry. You see it happening, right? You wait for the close, of course. You don't do it right now. But here's a situation, right? 1 hour. Look. Level. Right? Now, you failed that high, right? But you've also had a really strong candle body, right? And you've gained this level, okay? You see this level here, you've gained it. So what they did is they bounce off that level and then they continue to the new high, okay? Because the thing that was more prominent was the gain versus the loss, okay? The gain was more valuable than the loss. So this is a situation where you've both gained and lost a level. So you have to make a decision, right? And you can see, if I zoom in, you've gained this level and you've lost this level back here, okay? So you bounce off of it and then you go for the new high. So that satisfied the trend still, okay? You then go for that new high, and then what happens is you come back down and you regain this zone, right? You regain this zone again. So what do? You retest that level, and then what's going to happen is we're going to come back down here. Okay? It's happening in real time. I'm telling you what's happening next, right now, just by looking at the most recent 1 or 2 candles. And I know this with certainty, right? And let's say I'm wrong. Let's say I'm wrong, for example, which is possible. It could get wicked out, right? Could get wicked out. But I can adapt. What's great about this is, hey, let's say the next candle closes up here, really bullish. Well, now I've just gained and I can adapt, and now I know the next move. I always know the next move, always, right? Even if I have to close for a loss, I know the next move with 95% certainty. So even if that ends up being in drawdown when I close, I still know that 95% chance it's going to go up, okay? But right now, 95% chance it's going to go down, okay? And let's say here's the target that we have targeted, right? From this short, let's say we get a really big bounce off of that. Well, I'd probably take my profit, right? Because it's going to be targeting the new high here. Do you see what I'm saying? If we get a really good bounce, it's probably going to come back up here. I might as well take my profit and then watch the reaction up here, because that's a pretty good trade already. Do you see, like, you can adapt in real time with this? Yo, bro, how are you? How much capital you recommend starting with? If you're trading with prop firms, just budget. Just budget one account per month. If you're trading with your own personal account, $5 grand. $5 grand, you can long-term sort of positionally trade that way with no leverage. Okay. Chart looks a bit blurry. Maybe. I've actually got it zoomed in a little bit for you guys so that you can see it a bit easier. Okay, they're gonna wrap up the stream. That's an hour and a half. I think that's good. I wonder if there's any clip here. Nice little clips. See if there's anything funny to watch at the end here.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin. I'm a virgin.
Only.
All right, off the rip. We're not watching anything. No context. Just straight off appearance. Who's the virgin to you? The guy with the anime shirt.
Can the real virgin please step forward and also raise their hand?
Start the top step challenge again.
What? No way.
This dude over here with the anime, somebody that guy? Somebody, there's a chick that that dude?
That's so funny.
That guy got laid? Oh, bro. If I'm all of you right now, I'm jumping up and down for joy because there's hope for everybody.
That's so funny. I mean, he probably has a girlfriend. You know, like nerdy dudes, they get like dorky girlfriends, and then they're happy, they're fine, right? But that is funny. Like that guy, like he's looking like a pretty handsome dude. He's pretty big too, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but maybe it's for spiritual reasons, religion reasons, whatever. But whatever. Funny. I like that. That's good. Oh, I seen this, bro.
Welcome to the male delusion triangle. You have money, you are strong, or you are emotionally stable. You can only pick two. If you have money and you're strong, you drift on an hourly basis between suicidal and homicidal. If you are strong and you're emotionally stable, you are a brokey. If you are emotionally stable and you have money, you are a weak bitch. You can only pick two. Where am I, you ask? I am not here. I am in the circle that has nothing. I am a weak bitch, I am a brokey, and I am not emotionally stable. I live right here.
Nice. That's funny. That it's quite accurate. But the thing with trading allows you to ascend. Here's the thing. Trading allows you to have either all of them or none of them. Okay? And majority of traders who trade will end up broke, emotionally unstable because they can't manage their emotions, and they're going to spend all of their time on their computer and they're not going to work out. But here's the thing. Here's the glory of trading. If you do it right, it is the only situation where you will be all three. Okay? Because in order to be a good trader, you need to be emotionally stable and physically fit. Okay? You have to be mentally and physically healthy in order to trade properly. And what happens from trading properly? You make money. So money is the byproduct of being a really healthy person. So if you are a trader and you focus on not the money, but rather your personal well-being, you will then ultimately make money and ascend out of this. Fucking ascend, boys. That was sick. That was sick. Okay. Yeah, I won't be on tomorrow. It's Saturday. How do I switch from ICT to DMC? ICT is too complicated. Yeah, it is too complicated and it doesn't work. Like it doesn't work even if you figure it out. The things that are useful with ICT, I'll tell you right now, is the liquidity sweeps, right? Because those are very close to failures to gain. Okay, they're very close. They're like, it doesn't have anything to do with regains, which regains are kind of a super critical important factor, right? But ICT is close with that. He's close to being right with the liquidity sweeps, and then FVGs are retarded. Okay, FVGs make your life more difficult because what you want to do is look at the most recent gained, right? This is the most recent gain. This is an FVG, right? And an FVG you would have bought down here, but if it comes down here, it's actually more likely to lose you money and go down because you would regain. You'd regain the zone, right? If you regain the zone, it's going to continue. So FVGs are absolutely fucking idiotic. But liquidity sweeps are smart, okay? Okay, boys, see you Monday.